pain, if we're going to be honest. Like, just especially large
Yeah.
thump missiles just
The
annihilate craft. I don't know if you saw
the
Menti's last tournament. I think got won by there were two large thump missile spammers that were just dodgy, and they just launched Lua guided thump missiles, and
yeah.
they just
What?
vaporized entire craft. If the missile
He,
hits, the craft is dead. That's it.
he allowed Lua in a tournament.
He allows Lua in
The
most of his tournaments, or he did at least. And
Oh yeah,
it tends to result in that kind of thing, right?
that's why we don't have large missiles in this tournament.
Yes, large missiles counter ashes, period. Like, it doesn't even matter what munitions you bring. Huge missiles are
oh,
even more hilarious.
the only thing I could realistically
I
stop large missiles is Diff Seawiz. That's about it.
I.
Cramsy was.
Cramwiz, yeah.
Cam Seawiz,
I
I haven't tested
wish.
that, but that might do something.
I wish they
Diff
would
Seawiz
make
definitely
diff
can.
volatile. I feel like diff is okay, and I don't hate it, but it needs to fucking blow up. Having
It
having
needs
the
to be worse than
volume.
Ashes. That's about it. I'd say.
Say
And
what?
making Diff volatile is a pretty good idea. I like that.
Yeah, well, because otherwise, if we're going to be honest, it's too strong. You spend what, like 4,000 on a diff gun that can take out 50k cram health, or like an entire missile volley or something, 4 times over the course of like a minute and a half, and
Yeah, but after that, it's not sustainable anymore.
but
That's
it's
the
only
problem. It's like,
6k. It doesn't
yeah,
need to be sustainable. It's throw out. It's what? It's like that's what, like 5 heavy armor beams. It's just throw out money. It's chump change,
yeah,
and you're protecting from 200,000 material cost cram turrets.
yeah.
it's
That definitely is a
it's
very
not
powerful
okay.
cheat
Like,
Seawiz.
where it's at right now is just kind of stupid, and you have to use it, because it's so good.
There is also make your guns dual main guns dual purpose.
Yeah, that's fun too, but it's worse than
That
diff.
depends on the gun, but yeah.
It's the problem is it's worse
Well,
than
actually,
diff.
it
Like,
depends because if it's a sandblaster, like a heavy head sandblaster, yeah, that'd probably be better than Diff.
I
Like
for the
if you just want
cost,
to absolutely annihilate everything, just have a heavy head 20 armor pierce main gun that just birds out
people have
shells.
tried that, and diff performs better against crams, at least for the alpha strike, and that's kind of where the tournament's like won or lost. Like, just going back in Menti's tournaments, shit with diff whiz just tended to do better than people who had. There was even the one. There was a Steel Striders fan build, which blew out its rail capacity, its battery storage, its energy, and its recoil capacity when it went into CWIZ mode. So basically, it had like a slow sustained rate, or a slower sustained rate of fire that it used when it was fighting ships. And then when it detected crams or missiles or something, it swapped over to CWIZ, and it was like 3 or 4 times faster rate of fire. And it did an okay job, as long as it wasn't a lot of crams or missiles all at once, at which point it fell apart. Even though it was like the highest APS value craft in the entire tournament was only APS. Eh, Diff did better. In fact, I think there were Cramwiz in that tournament that did better.
Hello, Aperture.
Howdy. All right.
It's
Yo.
definitely the cost of dual purpose.
Yeah, is that you're worse
Yeah.
at both, right?
So it's a tank tournament.
So yeah, this is the we're doing a kind of Ashes of the Empire tournament. This is getting towards the finals. This is going to be the there's going to be a losers semifinal round robin bracket after this. This is winners semis. There were a handful of rules: no large missiles, no breadboard. Please turn off. Thank you.
What can you accomplish with breadboard in tanks anyway?
Oh, a lot. I've seen a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, actually, I was about to say you can make craft almost impossible to hit with breadboard, in tank tournaments, and we kind of wanted to have World War II to Vietnam era weapons. So there was a limit on, you can only have hybrid diff, normal diff or banned, because we were just talking about how absurdly broken they are. Has normal ashes, volume restrictions, no energy weapons. So there were a handful of restrictions. Cost restriction, or cost cap rather, of 200k. Everything has to come in on a spawn stick. So the first round here is going to be kind of an Advanced Wars fan build that I repurposed to fit the tournament rules. They're largely artcraft, but I apparently built them well enough that they're performing well. And this is Tankz' entry, which I actually kind of helped him armor up and stuff. He has such great aesthetics.
How honorable, helping your enemy.
Well, yeah, I helped him. So the last couple tournaments I've been involved with, basically anyone who asks, I'm more than happy to help them with their armor schemes. Like Cringe, I help with his EMP protection and stuff like that all the time. Just because I have a lot of fun doing it and I really enjoy helping people. We also, it's not like a final design kind of thing. The tournament focuses mostly on people being happy with their craft and how they're performing. So if something's not working properly, you get to go back and edit it in between rounds and try to make improvements and fix it. Kind of more like a BattleBots thing, where you've got your little team behind you to repair things up after the fact and make adjustments and see how you perform. Because you don't know how you're going to do in the tournament until you're like actually in it, right? And I don't see any purpose or any point in making people sit there and watch something do the same wrong thing over and over again just because some arbitrary deadline has passed already. Like, that's not a way I would want to win, and that's not a way I want someone to lose. So, yeah. So this is going to be semifinals. It's Tankz' team versus my team. He's got a dual cram, a sandblaster, 2 small casemates that like to shoot a mixture of Hesh, AP Heat, and I think AP Frag. And then he has one kind of medium gauge. This one here. Oh no, this is the Sandblaster. This is the medium gauge. Kind of nasty little party mix that can be real problematic for some teams. I have a like 20-part medium missile, 8-meter KV2, and this goofy little war tank, which is just going to run around and have fun, anti-air, and a Hesh spammer. All right, we're going to go ahead and get things started. That's right, this team doesn't have, well, it does actually have CWIS, so I'm going to be able to take out some of those missiles. In fact, most of them, it looked like. Oh, first missile missed. These two appear to be on a path to bonk. They have in fact bonked.
Oh god.
Oh!
Wait, is that a double shot cannon?
Yeah, so it's a dual cram. It's got 2 barrels, one on top of each other. We had a lot of fun making that work.
So spin clipping is banned here, right?
Yeah, no spin clipping.
No, that's gonna be a problem for me because I want to make things compact then so it can fit in a small frame like real tanks.
I mean, you can do that without spin clipping.
Yeah, it's doable. I know what you
That
mean.
means I gotta sacrifice a lot of armor.
Yes, you do.
Because I do want to take on Ruler Steel on my stream, but how I don't have much experience on land vehicles.
I love building for Ashes. It's like my favorite campaign. I love the volume restriction.
You know Ruler of Steel?
So
No?
it looks like the 2 tanks are actually doing fairly well here. The Vanguard's taken a little bit, mostly I think from ranning the light tank. It's going to be a first to 2 as well. It's really focusing on the anti-air, which its heat and HE are not going to be finding themselves particularly useful. A lot of chaff armor. KV2's looking good.
KV2 looks like something from Metal Slug.
Yeah, it was a fun build. It's a very fun build. It looks like the entire gun got clipped off from that collision. That's unfortunate.
Mm.
And we've got these... honestly, most of his team hasn't taken much damage. It's just been the Coyote that's taken a few shells, and the Vanguard. The Ram actually worked out really well for him there. Ramming was supposed to be banned, but for whatever reason, Tankz' craft has been having a lot of trouble with it. I messed with the PID and the settings, but at the end of the day, you're still using From the Depths collision avoidance, and it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they tried fixing it.
It's really shame. It's pretty hard to make like true howitzers in FTD.
Yeah, you really
I've done
can't.
it.
So my idea was to... Where are you even going?
To use missiles.
I mean, if,
Yeah, my idea
Looks
was to
like
use
it's
big
going
missiles.
back to the sender. Oh no.
Huh.
you can do APS auxiliary. It's actually something you can do, and it can be effective.
It can be, you're not wrong.
I mean, the concept of shell shock, and it does not exist in this game, so
yeah.
like shock and artillery fire is
So
not
it
a
looks
thing.
like both the Vanguard and the AA went down at about the same time. Both from AI deaths, actually.
Oh, I like the blue multi-turret one.
Yeah, that's the WarTonk. It's got 5 pure HE cram turrets.
Not the most amount of cram turrets in this tournament, though.
It is not. That belongs to Fish's glorious cram bomber.
I really should
Actually-
participate in other people's tourney as well. I just keep hosting, not join.
Yeah, it's you have to set a few extra limits on your... Ooh, that got in the undercarriage.
I'm trying to host a carrier fleet tournament.
Carrier fleet tournament, huh? That seems interesting.
Yeah.
Except I really suck at building planes. Just absolutely terrible.
Planes are weird again in this game. Okay, are you gonna actually try to...
Mew, do you want to do a collaboration?
What are you doing? Oh wait,
Really?
Collaboration.
where are you going?
Looks
I
like
think
a
it's
trick
guidance
shot.
system screw. Well, what's this guidance system?
This is just From the Depths doing From the Depths things, I think. Yep,
He is a...
that is just From the Depths target system. Sometimes it's remote guided, so...
I think that's the problem, is remote guided.
Well, you haven't seen them work for most of the tournament.
Is it actually a pretty reliable vehicle?
Yes, it's been extremely reliable. It's just not functioning right now because of how things turned out this round. Not sure why. Speaking of which, it looks like the local weapon controller at some point got sniped out of the KV2, which has been very rare. So that
That'd be
means,
very bad.
in terms of functional vehicles, we really just have the WarTonk and the artillery. Now, granted, the WarTonk appears to have just gutted the Sandblaster. Somehow, I'm ahead on percent. I'm going to completely credit that to large HE damage. Oh, something just went up. I think that was the KV2. Yep, it was, but it's pretty good at shrugging off exploding.
Those look like...
Oh yeah, it's
Gun parts,
APS
though.
parts. Like I said, the ammo is actually in the back. This is a campaign craft. It's meant to be fun to blow up and fight, but people just haven't been, oh, look at this, it's starting to repair itself. It might be able to shoot soon.
You're allowed repair bots?
There's 1 repair bot and 1 repair tentacle allowed per vehicle.
Which surprisingly does a lot.
The repair tentacles do an insane amount. If you want to catch up, there's some on YouTube, and you can see how much that's been doing for Mew's vehicle or team. Oh, here we go.
If you want to fully maximize the efficiency of repair bots, like place it outside.
Yeah. The weak to EMP though.
Yeah, but speed.
Yes. Most of mine are on the outside because, again, they're meant to be like medium to easy level campaign craft. Which I guess I may have overshot a little, but... Did that? Wow. That took out gun components already. Where did that HE round get through? Oh.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here just putting the biggest shells physically possible.
It got in from the undercarriage.
Oh, look at that. Wow. That's an incredible shot right there.
That's one of my favorite things about HE, actually, is that it finds weak spots like that and then goes through them. It's probably my favorite thing about how HE damage is handled in From the Depths. It's handled so well. That was that kind of overpressure that I was talking about the other day with you, is like it does a good job of simulating finding a weak spot and just punching through it. KV2 having the best time of its life, local weapon controller or not.
It's just vibing.
It is. It's just chilling. It's got a couple people who are a little bit angry at it, but you know, you can't let haters... WarTonk, why on earth? It actually hit it.
Sun has risen from the west.
He has decided to become an artillery cannon.
I've noticed
I think that's his point.
I do not approve.
Disapproving parents.
Okay, well, that's a gun gone. So those missiles are giant heat frag EMP, remote guided, with about 10k health, so that CWiz can't really take them out. Alright, this WarTonk is going to need to stop chasing the target way over here and firing at other things. Like,
Yeah, I have a question. Are, like, land carriers permitted?
no. Because you're on a spawn stick, you cannot have sub-objects on spawn sticks.
Oh.
Well, I mean, technically, you could have a carrier and then have a plane both on the spawn stick, and the spawn stick orients into it. It looks like the plane's on the carrier.
I mean, you can make it look like it, but it doesn't solve the problem that it doesn't work. You can't have sub-objects on sub-objects.
I do believe the WarTonk has detection issues.
I think it's having target prioritization issues.
Oh, okay.
I think this is more of that wonderful From the Depths nonsense. Because you can see it has
machines
detection.
could have ADHD.
A very indecisive tank.
Yeah, it keeps bouncing back and forth between the targets over there and the target here, which means it's never going to get decent detections on either. So it's just
ADHD tank.
Yeah, it's very much so. It's just firing around. So it's basically out of the fight, more or less. What a bizarre fucking round this has been. Do you have your gun back yet? No.
He has machine gun back on.
I had to take his machine gun away from him. Because of the material limits, I was forced to take his only joy in life, his little machine gun, away from him.
Well, how is he gonna share him?
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. You
The
should be a
villainy.
monster.
How dare you?
I am a terrible father. The KV2 has fallen.
And he can't get up.
He cannot. I think he lost. Yeah, he's only got 3 wheels left over here. Well, for whatever reason, my teams versus Tankz teams just consistently is a clown fiesta.
This
Honestly,
entire tournament.
This doesn't feel like a Gulf War battle. It feels more like a WWE ring.
Well, okay, you missed my my hover tank actually body slamming one of the earlier contestants.
Oh yeah, I forgot
While
about that.
bouncing from the wall.
Yeah,
I should
it
know.
jumped from the wall and body slammed one of Cringe's tanks.
Jesus
Because it could.
It has been a very interesting tournament. Is it really? Can it really? I think it is. I think it can. Oh my god, it gutted it.
Damn, these are really close percents. Look at this.
I don't think it got it. It just took out the detection parts.
I saw
You're right,
APS
negative
parts.
1 minute and negative 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Nice.
there's
No, they're AI components.
AI, APS.
So fire.
I think you did not select that the round should stop once the timer expires.
So this round goes to 13 minutes.
Oh, I see.
And From the Depths will only ever display 10 minutes, no matter what you set it to.
Oh, really?
Really, really.
Right. Okay. Never mind me then.
So how much time do we have left?
So we've got one
minute?
more minute, I believe. Oh, what a clown fiesta. Oh my god. This is the last time. The one thing I've got to do is I've got to stop helping people set up multiple behavioral AIs, because when they fight my own vehicles that also have multiple behavior AIs, this happens, and it's just something else. I'm kind of impressed this thing can still fire. Let's see if that gets fixed. Nope. It is too close. God, those missiles. I don't even... It looks like the WarTank got close enough to a target it wanted to shoot at that it started doing damage again, which has been very helpful to me percentage-wise. Good lord.
Nice.
Yeah, you can tell I've been here because partial blocks, right? Oh, quit whining. Okay, so that is 13 minutes and 10 seconds. I accidentally went a little too long. Looks like the first round is going to go to my team by about 4%. Let's
Barely.
yeah, let's see how that goes the second time around. Maybe less ramming and less absolute crazy jank this time. But no guarantees.
You know that's not going to happen, right?
Man.
How do you get rid of the whole grid?
Are you gonna... Yes! Right on top of the tank turret. Did we get any juicy bits? We got the barrel. That's a juicy bit. Cameras, yeah. Looks like one of the missile receivers for his heat missiles. You know, all in all, that's a pretty good missile. Largely disabled the gun and one of the missile turrets. That's a good investment. Can't expect it to do everything, right? It used to do like just 10,000 pure heat damage in one direction, but I gave people way too much heat protection on the teams that I helped with, so it does frag now. That thing has every kind of decoy imaginable. I actually have my little tiny Hesh spammer this time. I'm so happy. See if the KV-2 gets to do any of its favorite thing, which is to just absolutely gut vehicles with Sabo frag. Right now it seems like, oh my god. AI death. One volley, AI dead.
Bam.
Yup. HE against small size targets. It just finds holes and removes them.
If it can't find one, it makes one.
Exactly. It's wonderful. Everything's really mad at the KV-2 this round from Tankz. I don't know why.
I think they all might have the same priority.
They don't, though. I can guarantee that.
Similar priority.
It's really actually pretty varied. I guess it still had some barrels left. Now it doesn't.
It's a double barrel.
Spoke too soon, apparently.
It only lost one barrel.
Yeah, maybe it did only lose one barrel. You're right. That's a great point. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, they are really mad at the KV-2.
It is the KV-2.
It is a pretty big threat.
It is.
I mean,
it is the
you can't-
sleeper
It's hard
threat.
to avoid the refrigerator turret.
It is. Well, it's actually like the most dangerous vehicle on any of my teams. Ooh, that was a hit to the back of the turret. But it's actually fairly well armored back there. More cram connection components. I very much doubt this thing's capable of firing anymore. Yeah, that looks like a local weapon controller. Yup. Oh, WarTonk's back. Hi, friend.
Thought it shot itself.
This one's definitely going quite a bit differently. Oh, they took out the gun. How'd they do that? Probably a Hesh round. Yeah. Yep. Took out the firing piece. Don't you just love it when Hesh perfectly hits you right on the barrel, blows your firing piece out? Feels good.
Excellent. Perfect.
I mean, it's the only way Hesh can really be that good. Like, it's actually fine. So where are you going?
Unless you do top attack hash.
Oh god, top attack
Oh,
Hesh
God.
is the best. Looks like it's going for this little thing. Will it disable it?
Speaking of top attack hash, I'm making a new version
Wait
of
a
White Friday
minute.
with
Did it
A
blow
lot.
out? Oh my god, the frags went all the way through it and blew out the bottom.
Man.
That's,
No top armor?
no, it has heavy armor on top.
Oh dear.
not enough.
It's, you gotta remember, it's 10,000 fragment damage in a cone of like 40 degrees. It respects that you made the choice to put heavy armor on your vehicle. It's just not going to behave like you did. The AA tank is still very much alive and very much doing its small heat missile, or well, medium heat missile and Sabo spam. The Vanguard is very durable. Continuing to kind of show that off here. Oh. Looks like more important components there. And have you switched targets yet? No, it looks like everything is still going after the KV-2. Which,
They
man,
must
that,
not like the KV2 apparently.
Hmm?
They must not like the KV2.
I mean, it's a great target to prioritize, but they're going a little bit.
Tad overboard.
Yeah, it's disabled.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just it's just a tank, bro.
Now
Turret survived.
they
that
crippled
time.
them, and now they're just bullying the cripple.
Yeah, I just don't. It's so rude. Speaking of which,
How
we are
rude.
still over here just trying to blow up the Vanguard. And it is 16% health away from disqualifying. Barely has engine power, barely can move. But, it's a...
It's still moving.
Yes, it's a bulky tank. I think you just got heshed, yes. But, the hesh did not do much. It turned to fire at the KV-2. The WarTonk is right there. The AA is right there. It turned to fire at the KV-2. Oh, whoa. That Hesh did better. That's a lot. I think that's all of its reloaders. I think it's effectively gun dead. I'm amazed it didn't go AI dead from that big Hesh. Where did it hit?
Oh, right here in the back.
Yeah. It must have hit, like, right here or something, and then blown in this direction. Or maybe, I guess it hit this block here and went up. Hesh is confusing, man. Hesh is a weird round. This thing's a hybrid diff, so every once in a while it just spits out a 6-meter Hesh shell. Usually it's only 3 meters. Some detection.
Hybrid diff. Perfect.
I have a question. Are you allowed to have diff assistance for 8-meter shells if it's assisting
Yes.
otherwise 8-meter autoloaders?
Yes. That's the only time
did
diff is
that.
allowed to do something that big. Oh, the Hesh appears to have finished it off.
I'm pretty sure my tank destroyer is literally that.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
for
just picked
maximum
up a long
over 8
FPL.
meters.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're just doing diff like a proper hybrid diff like I have there, the limit was 6 meters.
Yeah, I was worried because I realize now that the what was it?
Something else
The
went up.
history signer
Has a similar
has.
situation. Oh.
So it has a bunch of 8-meter autoloaders.
Right. Yeah, I recall.
And then it also has 3 ammo intakes, and these all load the
Same
same
shell. Yeah, you're good.
500 millimeter 16 components.
So it looks like the big missile hit here and blew straight through the back of the craft.
Right, a bit of a slight overkill, or I guess just enough kill.
Just enough. I mean, it weakened the
Overkill is
sandblaster. It
not a
didn't
real
kill it.
thing. Overkill is a made-up concept anyway.
Yep. No such kill called overkill.
Yeah,
That's explained
overkill
by
is
the
just
South
made
Korean
up to sell.
artillery corps.
I cannot believe this Vanguard is still alive. Like,
That's the Vanguard?
this is the Vanguard. This was the Vanguard. This was the heavy armor brick that I am partially responsible for.
Well, it does live to its name.
Choo-choo!
What is he?
Oh god,
Oh,
that
you're
might
not
be-
blind as
It
well.
is now no longer alive. The party bus has come. The party bus has conquered.
The party never stops.
It does not. Not as long as the WarTonk's still a chugging. Alright, so he's got the larger gauge APS spammer and the sandblaster still alive. And they're both still shooting at my beautiful little heavy armor brick. And,
It really is a construction site.
it is. Yeah, see, here's the ammo right in the back. Like, you hit it and the whole turret goes up and just no one's hitting it. It's amazing. Like, all the ammo for the
I mean,
gun is
it's
just
behind
stored
the
right there.
turret. No one's ever gonna hit it.
If you
Because you
hide
have
it
to
in the
kill the turret
turret, no
before.
one's ever going to hit it. Meanwhile, the turret looks like a piece of abstract art. Like...
That's a pretty good way to describe that.
I think the turret's been hit quite a bit. I'm just saying.
I think you know. I think just a thought. You might be able to hammer it out.
You know, it doesn't look that bad. Definitely, I think she's gonna be serviceable by the next round. You got more shots in the tank, bud? You gonna no? You just gonna look at it real anger? Rawr.
That was
Oh,
terrifying.
there we go.
Oh god.
Yeah, that was a
There-
little
there
bit
goes
more
my cross.
terrifying. Hey, it didn't really find any weak spots to go through, though. Mostly just got rid of some wheels. Oh, wait, it stopped firing. Never mind. Maybe it did. No?
Did the HE leak into? Oh yeah, it did.
He
That
did.
gun's not looking.
The firing piece is dead. HE.
Oh, this one was a lot like farther than the first. The first one was like super close. Now this one's very drastic. different.
Between the ramming and the bad target prioritization weirdness going on, I think my team was kind of neutered last round. Not to discredit Tankz at all. Like, Tankz' team is awesome, and I love his entries, and they look better than mine. And they have, like, better designated roles and stuff. But I think the first round, between, like, the collision taking out the Hesh and the AI death on the AA, super early on, speaking of AI death, I think the... God...
Was that
I think my...
HE finding a way once again?
Yeah. My propensity and my capacity to do internal damage is much more intact this round. And God, speaking of internal damage and external damage,
As you were saying.
yeah,
Damage.
damage.
Coming to
Oh
you.
God, look at what the Hesh did though. Like, look.
Suffering from component dysentery.
Yes,
How unfortunate.
it's still one of the leading cases of death. Really got to be careful and boil your water, man. Grab bottled. It's just Be safe out there, man. You never know when the party bus is coming to town.
Party bus.
Well, shoot. Basically disabled. I think that's the second round.
That's not going to time, but rather a KO, it seems.
More than likely, yeah. We can. I don't know.
Is this the first KO?
In like period? No, we've had a couple. We've had a couple full knockouts. Jeez. Well, there it went. HE damage is beautiful. Alright. Well, that was significantly less of a clown fiesta than the first round. That was an absolute blast to watch, though. So let's see. The next one we have is going to be Mew's team versus Fish's team.
Have you already done this?
Yeah. So what this is, this is the loser's bracket. The tournament was double elimination, not single elimination. So this is the double elimination section where there's going to be a round robin between the 4 people in the loser's bracket, and the one who comes out of that, the winner, so whoever gets the most wins, each person faces each other team once. Whoever gets the most wins goes up against Tankz for the chance to go to grand finals against the WarTonk team. This is kind of the final stretch, so to speak. All right, so we have the glorious Cram Bomber Squadron.
I hope the Metal Ripper, now that it can target properly, I hope it does its job.
Man,
It doesn't just die
What are the
immediately.
rules on strafing here? I just realized.
no making impossible to hit hovers was the general consensus, was to use your own judgment. If you had to ask a question about it, it probably wasn't okay, was the rule. So what are you gonna... You didn't fire at anything, bud.
Wait, you said okay. Aircraft were allowed?
Yes, aircraft were allowed.
Oh
I
god, my
guess I
tanks just did a turn around. Let's hope that didn't. No, I didn't get hit. It's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't look like...
Uh-oh.
You didn't need that barrel, right?
Oh, the Metal Ripper's going down again.
Oh no, is it really? Oh, wow, yeah, those Sabo slugs from Mew are just a... Oh, hello.
Ow.
Yeah, the Sabo's good.
This is using pure Sabo.
Here it comes.
All right, come on.
Oh god.
You got it this time.
Do your job.
Give him the
Oh,
boom.
the tank is turning around.
There. Ooh, yes.
Ooh, there goes the gun.
I mean, there goes a lot.
Maybe?
The gun might actually be alive-ish, maybe.
How?
Yes, gun is alive. Gun is alive. The cope cage is dead. It looks like it did get some gun components, but it did not disable it. And as long as your tanks continue to take defensive cuddle position with each other, they're going to get healed up.
Meanwhile, the Vana is about to explode.
It's kind of just a constant slow explosion from spawn, right?
Yeah.
It's a brick.
It is a beautiful brick. It's a hollow brick.
Well, it's a hollow brick. But it is a brick.
Bricks have holes in them.
Bricks do have hole. You know what? It's a cinder block.
It is a cinder block, you're right.
Hey! We got one. A single cram fired like straight down here. Just to deliver some fun gifts for the children. Honestly, extremely even right now. I think it's deceptive because of the way... Oh, no, there goes the Vana. I think it's deceptive because of the way these Sabo slugs deal damage.
Yeah.
I feel like Fish is a little bit behind just because the Cram Bomber didn't fire on its first pass, mostly.
Yeah.
There goes a couple more shots. Again, just slightly off-center, though. It doesn't look like it got the gun.
Some of these cram firing pieces seem to switch targets in the last second.
Yes.
From the depths, man. Ooh. Hey! This one's disabled. You got a, I think that was one of your heat missiles from the little dude running around in the back here. Yeah.
That thing doesn't have heat.
What does it use?
It uses cluster EMP frag.
How on earth did it... Oh.
It might have been heat from the Unholy Midnight.
It may have been either that or maybe the back of Muse Craft isn't EMP protected, and I just remembered.
That might be it.
That's right, yeah, because here's the cluster right there. But
Considering it
whoa,
did eject it,
excuse you?
Ooh.
Excuse you? From where? From who? From we have two deaths at the same time here. We have this one has just exploded fantastically. I don't know from what because these are all salad rounds. Must have been ammo.
Yeah, the Metal Ripper's been kind of a disappointment.
I mean, it's been soaking shots, which against Muse team is important because, man. So
This thing has two turbines. It's fine.
But what? You did that. I see you back there. I see you.
Yes, it worked.
It did it. It didn't have it. They don't have any armor in the rear, and it just got heshed. It got big heshed.
This thing can front pen a lot of things.
With hesh, yes.
It's not
It's
hesh, it's AP heat.
Right, I'm a dingus. I keep thinking it's hesh for some reason. I just really like hesh. I wish hesh were better.
I wish you could make AP hesh.
I wish I could make AP hesh too. I feel like that would be enough to make hesh one of like... It's a weird way to shoot your cluster missiles, but alright, I'll allow it. More good shots there. I mean, the Cram Bomber's like having a good time, honestly. Yes, look at that.
Yeah.
We just got a big nasty bit of internal damage here.
Boom.
That's a lot of gun parts.
What happens when you don't have an SBA?
Yes. When you do not have dedicated anti-air, aircraft are a problem. Yeah, this one just still completely gutted. Have you reloaded, friend?
Surprisingly, though, I have a health advantage for some god knows reason.
I think it's probably because what? It like just dropped them. They didn't have any velocity. I wasn't the only one who saw that, right? I'm not crazy.
No, you're not crazy.
Oof. Yeah, I think you have a health advantage, primarily just because the Metal Ripper went down and the White Friday has lost so many blocks.
Yeah, the Metal Ripper is a brick of disappointment, and the White Friday is kind of a skeleton at this point.
I mean, yeah.
It's held aloft by necromancy.
Hell yeah, though.
These are...
HE necromancy, best necromancy.
But I do have a coke cage. Look, coke cage, it worked once.
The coke cage works fantastic when it no longer has... Oh, don't, no!
It did.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. I wish it still had the thrust vector yawing. I feel like it wouldn't do this quite as often if it could just turn a little sharper. Damn. Well, that was like 40% of Fish's team's health gone.
Yeah, and a lot of the...
Yes, poke it with your tiny barrel.
When did this happen? And why did this happen? How did we miss
No,
this?
you're not supposed to kiss the enemy.
They're having such a beautiful little moment. Love flourishes
Let's
even
have
in
some
war.
privacy.
It's beautiful. I'm so confused. I don't know when and why that happened. I just...
I just want to know how it got on its side.
What is this tiny vehicle here called?
This one's the singer, right?
I tried to spell signer. It is probably singer.
It is... It is Signer, yeah.
Signer.
Oh, wait, we
Signer.
have an AI dead,
Signer.
and maybe it's one of Mew's vehicles, because it just went boom. Yes.
Because this history signer pulled off some rather effective flanking maneuvers, it seems.
Yes, it has been...
Has a battleship cannon.
It has now
It has been
basically...
great work.
In fact, I think it's the only thing that has killed any of Mew's craft, has been this thing flanking from behind. Turn
it's
before the
been
wall,
strange to the
turn
wall, but-
before the wall, turn before the wall.
No,
No,
I guess.
it has chosen bonk.
So the other craft were merely a distraction.
Yes, while the 8-meter AP...
I mean, it is 8 meter 500 mil. It is
Get off
a
the
pretty
wall!
effective flanker.
Do it.
It's trying its best.
No.
Why? Just don't...
I was finally thinking that it might have actually paid off to have it, and it immediately.
And then
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
wrong.
The second you start praising it, it's like, look at this wall!
Oh god, what even is this battle anymore? This is so deranged.
Hey, wait! Is that... Nope. Aw. The APC has died.
Tiny one.
No more troop transport.
Wait, what even killed it?
Rocking back and forth on itself until it slowly whittled its AI away on this one heavy armor wedge. I don't know, man. Like,
It might have also fired and then
killed itself.
fucked up firing because it does have EMP and it is poorly EMP protected.
So it fried itself. Also possible.
It might have done that.
Oh god.
Committed suicide.
I think this is the only one of your craft that has a functioning gun, Mew.
Which has been like that for the past 5 minutes.
Do you have a... Technically? You could technically hit that if you tried hard enough. I want to just grab it, like, press Z to attach tow cable. Come on, just let me... Man.
At least it's still releasing flares.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah, flares against
Mew's-
the shells.
Mew's-
It-
Absolutely heinous target hot blocks will be thoroughly japed.
Oh yeah, you don't have any missiles.
No. He is
Okay.
pure
No.
Sabo slugs. All Sabo
And
slug
respectable.
all the time.
Piranha.
This... Okay, so this is still shooting missiles. Hi, missile. It's not really doing its APS thing anymore, I don't think.
Well, it did lose the gun, APS gun.
Like, if the Signer kills this tank here, then this might be even? Tied even? It was really looking like Fish was going to win for a hot second, but,
Then he started kissing everyone, and it's gone downhill from there.
Yeah. In conclusion, don't fall in love with the enemy.
or walls. They're
Or
all
walls.
set to have a maximum altitude of 140 meters, so they should see this wall at 140 meters and go, I can't go
We
there.
could go up that.
But nope, they just go, boop.
You never know until you try.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've got this, guys. Don't worry.
The adventurous type.
I am actually
Well, now
a
they know.
flying vehicle. I've known it my whole life. I was born for this. Those aren't even... I don't even think they damage the heavy armor.
Well, they're heat.
They're heat? Okay, okay.
Oh.
How? How
Oh.
is it AI
Oh, no.
dead? What?
The tank finally killed it.
Okay.
No. It flipped over again to its back once the bird died.
I just...
How does this happen?
I'm gonna say it. Fish, your greatest enemy in this entire tournament has been the walls.
Yeah. They're conspiring against you.
They are. These are... And there's 4 of them. They are...
You're surrounding you.
Exactly. Surrounded on all sides by enemies.
Oh, the missile thing's actually going for the one tank that has a weapon on it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Now that it's killed its only ally, it's decided now is the perfect time. Now that it doesn't have a laser lock. Alright. So that is 1 to Mew.
Somehow do some space magic.
Dude,
and wall assist.
I genuinely thought that was going to Fish. It was looking so good, and then the walls just jumped out of nowhere.
Well, apparently the team with no AA wins against the team with plane.
I will be right back. I need to get myself some water. The next one is going to be Fish versus the Hoover.
I am looking forward to this one.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Be right back.
Yeah.
I am very
like this
dead.
I'm sorry.
one.
Alright.
Oh, no.
I guess it's all up to, does the Metal Ripper do its job?
I think if the White Friday can absolutely annihilate the, because it has HE crams and the
APH.
hover APHE, and the hover tank is just, HE weak. So if it just murders that thing in like 2 seconds, Damfries loses like half his health.
Yeah, and also the Metal Ripper does 60,000 explosive damage per shot,
Oh. Okay.
with
that's a little bit of
30,000
damage.
kinetic.
Oh god. That's a bit. That's a lot of damage.
I don't know how it does this much damage.
Cram magic.
I have put the turrets. I have put its turret on a ship multiple times, and it
Maybe that
performs
was
all
for me.
right.
Yeah, sometimes you can just shove your tank turrets onto a smaller ship, and it does surprisingly well.
Well, the shells are more powerful than the crossbones shells.
Individually,
On the Metal
or
Ripper or the
combined?
White Friday?
What? No, the Metal Ripper.
Okay.
I don't know, Mew. Hear me out here.
And yeah, individually.
You could do the opposite and shove your naval turrets onto a tank chassis, and it'll do
I
surprisingly
already did
well.
that.
You know,
Well, I just took the boat and put wheels.
like
on it, yeah.
like a certain someone. All right, so we've got Fish versus the Mega Hover team. Mega Hover team. I've switched out the internal armor scheme. It now no longer has any era or applique, so it's actually a lot weaker against Fish's team because of his big APHE rounds.
APHE and AP
And
heats.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much ERA and applique is going to do against crams, so it's probably with the heavy armor in there, that might actually do some damage, but he has, like, Doom crams.
He
so.
does have Doom Cramps, that's true, but it's going to be a lot weaker against the thing that was running around blowing
Rapid
your
fire
tanks up.
doom crabs.
Yeah, that thing can do quite a lot of damage.
It can.
From an unnamed source.
Wow. The fast motion fucking speed
Okay,
boost there.
I don't think that's supposed to
It
happen.
absolutely is not.
Okay, I guess close quarters combat.
What happened? The spawn
dear.
stick is still alive.
Why
Oh,
is it-
okay. Yeah, we'll
Uh,
start over if the spawn stick survived.
I think the spawn stick just launched his team at the enemy.
What is okay?
Oh.
From the depths. Let's back out to the menu and reload things.
Oh boy, yeah, that spawn stick is having one too many smokes.
It's doing some special stuff.
Sir, it's a hover tank. Throw the tanks at it.
Yes. Hurry!
This is why you shouldn't smoke countermeasures.
Do not smoke countermeasures when your enemy is.
Alright. Now maybe.
Especially not when the enemy is supplying the countermeasures.
Alright, so we've got everyone
Right.
situated. It's still flinging things, is it? It did shoot itself though, so it's not alive. I love that it's got just the one.
Did it hit its AI, is the question.
I don't see the AI block at all.
Incinerated beyond recognition.
I mean, it is, the
I
shell.
think it's gone. Yeah, I don't think it survived. It still kind of flung your tanks forward, but you know, that's fine.
What could
More
possibly
prem
go wrong?
velocity. Are they going for the helicopter?
Probably. Also,
For God's sake.
okay, so as it turns out, your cram shell does not have enough health to survive the Sea Whiz. Also, what are you going for? Don't say the goddamn
It's
plane.
just going for a stroll.
Okay. Oh.
Oh
boy.
no. This is bad.
Could have been worse. It got some things, but nothing too bad.
I saw local weapon controller.
There was a local weapon controller in there.
Oh, well, your cramping is going straight for the helicopter.
Yeah.
If the bomber kills the helicopter, I am going to be so happy. What is it going for?
Where?
The KV-2 maybe?
It's own
Oh, whoa, what in the...
Big explosion.
What got you? Hold up, who did that? Who did this? Wasn't you. You did that.
Everyone's looking away.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of dogs being scolded. Who did this? Oh, I know what did it. You did it, didn't you? No, you're shooting at the plane.
Could have been the
It
artillery.
had to have been one of the artillery missiles, yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
It's very spongy tank.
because it's also hitting with the EMP, so yeah, it the only thing that would be doing that plus EMP is the artillery. That is a nasty frickin' hit. I think my helicopter's trying to hit the bomber with its missiles, which makes sense. Their radar got. We had another something went up. Yeah, definitely trying to. So what else? What went up? It wasn't you. Somehow. Oh.
Space program?
Let's hope it's a jump of
Damn.
I guess,
We found what went up.
Yeah,
It very much went up. This is some ET shit.
going to the moon.
Wait, is this still
No,
alive?
it's AI dead.
No. Oh.
It would have been amazing if it lived through that. Have you fired yet, dude? Like,
It's
No,
having a
I-
slight stroke.
Yeah. Don't.
I don't think it's going
Do
to.
not do it.
Do not.
Something else blew up. Oh my god, we're just tracking constant explosions here. Wasn't you, again, somehow. That doesn't look like enough for a slowdown?
Metal Ripper's not
Oh
doing too
god,
well.
TV2's on the flank.
That is going to be very dangerous.
Was it already dangerous and we just can't see it? It was my wondering.
What's the Metal Ripper doing? Or the White Friday?
It looks like it got hit by one of the big missiles.
It's very much don't thing.
Oh god.
Looks like one of the big
Don't do it.
missiles hit her. She seems to have gotten out from it okay, though. Looks like it went in here.
A little bit of a hole.
Yeah,
The White Friday is supposed to be very redundant.
is. Please don't be very wall.
Don't
Except
do
for
it.
Don't.
Wow.
that was
That
First
could not
time.
have been more skin of your fucking teeth.
That's some piloting skill right there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we have an AI
Drifting a
death
bomber.
from Hesh. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, that would do it.
EMP damage. Look at that.
This is a big Hesh spamming turret with 4-meter Hesh shells. This is hard to keep track of. There's so much. Where are you? Are you trying to intercept? Are you going to intercept? Wait a minute. Oh no, okay, it doesn't have enough Did you just shoot a cram at a plane?
Yeah, there's
Wait
only
a
two
minute.
people left. It's the
Wait a minute.
oh, God.
Harpoon? Ah.
White Friday is not shooting its crams for some
It
reason.
just doesn't seem to have been able to get a lock, or maybe all the local weapon controllers got EMP'd by the missile spam from the helicopter?
Do the crams have firing restrictions?
Oh, oh, I think
They're-
it just lost a wing.
No.
It did lose a wing. Not to the wall though. That was a shot.
But
Artillery really likes
wing
going after this
made
bomber.
it turn around rather faster, because it also lost an engine. It avoided the wall this way.
Uh-oh.
It's
Bye bye,
people
Hubble.
need it.
It's people need it.
Oh, it's decided.
It's decided it doesn't want to disqualify yet, but it might just kill itself.
Yeah.
No, wait. What are you doing? This is going to destroy
My
like
people
half
will-
of its blocked. I just don't.
This is top tier FDD AI.
Oh, AI
performance
dead
right
actually
there.
on the. Okay, well, the artillery were targeting it. Oh God. Yeah, this is for. Oh, the other one. When? How? It was over here. It was just.
It was fine, and now it's dead.
Oh, you little, you little fucking scamp.
Yeah, Fish. By the way, setting firing restrictions on your cram bomber might increase the chance of it actually firing on the enemy that it's targeting or flying over.
Yeah. The thing is, I tested it on ships.
Ah,
I did not. I tested it very minimally
Yeah.
on tanks.
wide targets. So I think this is the first time we've seen this particular matchup. This is going to be Mew versus Kevin.
Okay.
Oh god. Alright.
Haven't seen this
trade-
matchup before.
Big
Trade-
Sabo slugs
RNG
versus
so I get
small Sabo slugs. You know what? Your Vanna
Nope.
might be the secret weapon here because they all double as Sea-Wiz and they're like all going to obsess over your Vanna's little tiny HE crams.
I checked the prioritizations of my entry, and pretty much all of them have
Let's see. Oh my god.
negatives for.
They took out every single one.
Reduced to atoms.
It looks like your slugs did some work on the Cyclone though. That's
Not a barrel, and
that's a good start. Wait
Yeah,
a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It ejected. You've already
one
hit.
shell.
You've already hit an ejector.
Oh yeah,
Where are these?
white
going?
traces.
Yeah, this is Kevin's white tracer confetti that lets you know you've hit something important.
They all seem to be going for the Cyclone. They're not thrilled with it.
We have an AI death. Oh no, it's your spawn
Wait,
stick.
that's the spawn
Yeah,
stick.
yeah.
Okay, I got scared for a second.
Dude, me too. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, God, look at all those missiles. They do not
You
like
gonna
the bomb.
bonk, friend? No.
Oh, God.
Wait. Gentle bonk. Yeah, take that. Get wrecked.
Just enough for an insurance.
Exactly. Just enough for the insurance policy. Just to leave a message.
Oh, the bomb
The
is
li-
not happy. It's going
You
back.
dare?
I'll show you how I am.
Oh. Whoa. We are losing some big
Exposing its
pieces.
side to the line of tanks.
Yeah, you do not want to expose your flanks to Muse tanks. They will just...
Yeah.
Okay. The Cyclone is not looking happy. Everything else looking pretty good. Even the Vanna's looking okay. You go. You show them.
It's just charging.
Well, man, like, what else is it gonna do? It got bumped by this little uppity bitch. It's gonna show it what for.
Seems to be leaving behind a
Oh,
triangle, and there goes the insult.
All right, so now for Mew to start. This is the migration of Mew's fleet. This happens only once every 3 years. They journey across the plains of the box at around 5 meters per second. Oh no, look, these things are actually kind of moving now. Well, sort of. No, I said something.
Sort of. They're like, oh wait, we're going.
They got self-conscious. Slowly making their way over
Actually-
to the wall where Kevin's tanks live
Meanwhile,
in the
bomb
wild.
is being absolutely annihilated.
Oh man, yeah, the Vanna. We
God.
got here just in time to watch the Vanna go up, didn't we?
Well, it's kind of already gone up at this point.
It's
They're still shooting at it.
they're very angry at the wheels in particular. Fuck those wheels, man. Oh, she sunk.
They do have a lot of health.
I lose more good land battleships that way. Alright, so we have wall versus plains. I'm gonna say it. Kevin has the terrain advantage here. Mountains give you 4 stars. Plains are only 1 star, so you've got an uphill battle.
But he hasn't climbed the
He
mountain.
has not yet climbed
So-
the mountains, you're right.
Yet.
he's
Who is the
trying.
CO then?
Looks like...
32 RNG Jesus if the shells hit the guns.
Yeah, and your barrels are still intact too, which is also
Yeah, the barrels are still intact.
small miracle. I gotta say, it looks like so far everyone's guns are still working. We've got... They're like built to back up against this too. Like, look at that.
Just punched up, ready to go. Perfect.
Like, it looks like you're doing more damage to them than they're doing to you. Yeah, they're still slowly working their way in. So what's the one that's down at 84%? Nothing looked like it was at 84%. Okay, never mind. You got an 84% kind of feel to it.
Ah, I see. Since they backed up against the wall and slightly
Yeah, they kind of ruin their whole wedge effect, don't
beginning
they?
to climb the wall, yeah, they're exposing their top side.
Yeah.
Even by just a
Oh,
little
whoa! I think,
Oh god.
explosion.
yes, I think one of the big slugs found a sweet spot there. I do love that Kevin put the ejectors so that his
This
tanks
mess.
properly turret pop.
I wish I would have done that, but I didn't put ejectors because I just used single loading.
Yeah, your zero clip.
Only autoloaders. Oh, that just overtime.
Yeah, it actually hit an ejector as well. It kind of like went in and skipped out the top. Yeah, right here.
Ah,
I think the slugs
turrets.
are proving to be the superior weapon choice here.
The Vana did its work. It did God's
the
work.
the Vana sat there and got shot brilliantly. I agree. Great land battleship success. Still firing, though. Everything definitely still shooting. Got one of the Scorpio down to 73%. Yeah, these slugs are just cutting through the... You two cheeky little shits. The slugs are just absolutely cutting through the heavy armor. This is the only way to counter Sabo is with volume. This is what I was talking about earlier, and like you just can't volume in Ashes. There's another autoloader.
Unless your name is Mew, in which case you can. I guess.
Has this Scorpio there lost some of its gauge increases?
It is looking a
Or were they
little bit
always
small.
at this gauge?
Oof. That was 3 heavy armor beam slopes in 1 round. Ouch. Oh, hey, look!
Something came
Couple
flying.
little pieces there.
It's puking.
A little bit of ammo.
Puked a little bit of shells.
Kind of get a nice little top-down view. Oh, there went AI death. Little confetti for us. It's beautiful. I gotta say, Kevin gets the points for the best tank deaths.
Yep, agreed. They're pretty damn good.
It's awesome. Like,
I
that's...
think there have been some moments where the hover tank takes some cake, but yeah.
The hover tank gets an honorable mention because it has very creative ways to die.
Yeah.
It's very showy about it.
Actually, no. Hold on. No, I think it's Kevin's steel, like the steel entry where it like rolled up and then died in
Oh
Skellig.
god, where the KV-2 just sunk around right through the center of it, and the tank was just like full speed rolling forward and then just slowly crawled to a halt and despawned. Dies of death.
Oh, they're charging. Look at that. They've gotten out of the wall and they're going straight for
I
the
think it's
enemy.
because one of yours backed up over there for some reason. I really don't know.
Oh.
Ooh! Damn.
That was an explosion.
Yeah, that was a nice
I
hit.
guess they're going back. They're deciding that
This was a mistake. This has been an error in judgment.
I don't think they can handle the terrain in there.
They,
Damaged
well, they've
state.
been stripped of all their wheels.
Yeah.
Oof. They've been stripped of all their important parts. Okay, so in the war of small Sabo versus big Sabo appears to win, provided you have a land boat. I think the land boat was very important.
Yep, and a few repair tentacles.
Anytime someone doesn't split your team up, it's a problem.
And before we started the brackets, we were discussing how overpowered small Sabo is.
We were just discussing how overpowered Sabo was. Not necessarily small, just Sabo. In Ashes.
I
Yeah,
think
Sabo in general.
Sandblaster was mentioned.
Angle performance is just critical for kinetic damage.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think there's some genuine alternatives for chemical shells or APH.
So this one would
shells.
be Kevin...
No.
Oh, Kevin versus the Hoover. This is another one that hasn't happened, I don't think.
Ooh.
Yeah, just Sabo and Ashes
would be
in general
interesting.
is very strong because you have so much difficulty countering it with enough health. Alright, so...
Well, I mean, if you want to...
This... I have no idea what to expect from this. Feel like it's a coin toss. Largely going to come down to how the big girl acts. And maybe if the KV-2 decides to flank. Can they take out... They did not take out the Crams. One still hit. Everything is very upset at the helicopter.
As usual.
Yes. Oh no! Only one of the missiles hit.
Oh dear, it's gone to the side of that tank, but I think it's probably intended.
Yes. It appears that I'm going to be choosing a Scorpio to miss. Excellent. Thank you for the snapshot from the Depths AI. I really appreciate you not waiting until you had a target. That was a lot of blocks. That looks like a KV2 shot. Wait a minute. What?
One ammo block.
Those are supposed to explode?
Maybe it was empty.
Maybe it was empty.
Yes. It was empty.
It's deco. It's deck ammo. Honestly, the battlecopter's kind of weathering all this Sabo pretty well.
And pulling the rest of the tank force.
This is
in
yeah,
for the
we're
other
drawing Kevin's craft in. I have apparently made contact with one of the craft as my useless little robot. That's a pretty decent shot.
Just the block confetti falling.
Yes. Oh, it stopped and made the missile miss. Yeah, it did. It's shedding blocks, but you know, considering what it's up against, it's doing pretty well.
How is it still in the air?
I'm fairly good at keeping aircraft flying, man.
It's a heavy armor brick.
It's a flying heavy armor brick.
Are those internal thrusters?
Yes, sir!
Oh god. No wonder it's staying up for so long.
At least you're not using the swastika armor pattern.
Oh.
Swastika armor? I've heard the swastika, like...
For autoloaders?
Recoil absorption, but...
Yeah, no, I don't know why, but from the depth's design, when you're trying to fit things together, swastikas just show up everywhere.
They do, yeah. Especially if you're fitting like 2 or 3 meter blocks together. It's one of the best ways to protect like a single gauge increaser. Oh, you've decided over here. You've decided over here. Do you want to pick one?
Yeah. No.
You decided to miss. Great. KV2, thank you for doing your job.
Oh dear, they do not like the hammer tank.
They've decided that the helicopter is fine now, I guess. Sort of. It's still flying. It is still flying and still... We have AI death of the Cyclone.
Nope, we still want the helicopter dead. They're just gonna be very...
This is
dead.
interesting. We've kind of corralled them into a little group here. We've kind of herded his tanks into look at this. We've done like some proper sheepdog bullshit here. Okay, artillery. What the fuck are you doing?
That's some nice encirclement tactics.
Yeah.
There.
Also, where is the other artillery? Oh, there you are.
Gone. Nope. Actually, the Cyclone's still alive somehow. I think it might have repaired its AI like the second.
Yeah, I wasn't the
back
only
out.
one who saw the AI death flicker there, right? Like, oh, the helicopter's
Yeah, it
finally
did.
falling at exactly 50%.
Perfect.
Wait, no, it saved itself. It's still flying. It's despawning from 2 damaged and still flying.
Perfect.
Godspeed, you magnificent son of a
unmatched
bitch.
power of FPV
Oof.
thrusters and-
That was a good HE shot. I think, yep, that is gutted. That is proper gutted.
Small barrel.
Very small barrel syndrome. Well, they will not be forgiven for what they've done
now.
today. I think this one's also that's KV2. I think Kevin only has 1 firing craft.
What happened to this one?
It went AI dead and then survived. The AI is not alive. Why is it here?
I died, but I didn't.
It's
This game is
it's
something else.
contemplating its life choices.
It is kept alive by faith.
If the AI would be dead, then the other craft wouldn't be shooting it.
So what happened, I don't know if you noticed earlier, but I paused it, I went over here, it said AI dead, and it was counting down, and then the countdown stopped. Like it repaired the AI, but the AI is still dead.
But it couldn't repair the AI because you paused.
I don't know if that is a thing, maybe? That would be an interesting,
Yes.
interesting bug. I just happened to frame perfect pause while the AI was coming back, and it canceled the repair. I don't know. It sounds like it could. That looked like AI components actually. It's being yoinked. Yes, those were AI components.
Once again, your war tank is committing kidnapping.
It is committing war
Tanks one by
crimes, which
one.
is exactly what it's designed to do.
Excellent. Oh dear.
Yes.
Look,
Attached tow cable and all that.
It is committing WarThunder. It is committing acts of WarThunder. So you, sir, are the only one who's had a oh, well, no wallsy. No wall for you. Uh-oh. We're going on a magical journey together. Come with me. I will show you the world.
Is this going to be a setup for a slam dunk?
No. I think
mean,
it's been convinced.
You've seen this
It's
before.
seen this before. It's an ornery sucker. I think I just blew up the block that the tether was attached to.
Did it just tether a friendly? It almost did.
You know, you know. Hey, the Cyclone is now 2 damaged and despawning. It finally didn't have enough health, even though it didn't have an AI. What? I was about to say if
It was kept alive by faith.
It was kept alive by. You know what?
yeah, that is about the only thing you can think of.
No running. Why are you running?
Oh dear.
This is so much fun.
I wanted this tank to just be really fun to watch, and I'm so happy with how it came out. Are you not able to shoot anymore? That's a no. That's a no.
Where are the other
They're on their way.
combatants? Oh, okay.
Bonk.
On their way, they're getting there.
I love how HE makes things bounce. Oh. Ooh. Well, this one can't shoot anymore either. So Kevin is officially completely disarmed, I think. And now we just get to watch things bounce from HE and get penned by the KV2. That one got hit on the top, so it shoved it into the ground. HE is just like a pure bullying shell.
I agree. It is very fun to just have an excessive amount of HE on
It
someone.
really is. Are you not shooting? No, you're shooting.
Especially in what smaller vehicles. Smaller vehicles with RAM HEs, just it works. Unless you're Nirvana, in which case you miss every shot. But
Sometimes
velocity.
HE just does that though, and like
yeah, it does do that sometimes, and you just kind of question
yes, like that HE must have damaged every single block on the entire front. Oh man,
things. That is a god.
yep. You. We saved you for last. Please don't. No.
No, the wall is my safe space.
Oh, are you gonna take this one on a journey, maybe? Or are you gonna get? Oh. Are you gonna pick it up? Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. Come on. Oh, it's not strong enough. It doesn't have enough spare engine power to pick it up. Don't you dare!
Oh dear.
God damn it!
That was like all its rear thrusters.
Well, the bottoms of them at least. They're custom jets.
Do they not have exhaust?
They do. Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, that's
What's
probably
wild is
not
it's got
anymore.
rubber on the bottom too, but I've found that it tends not to matter when it hits in the back for whatever reason. What can you do?
As long as it hits one block with that rubber, everything.
Oh shit, we slammed it into the wall.
This is bullying.
This is absolutely
Yeah.
bullying.
From
You
what
want to
I've
save
seen in
space?
the
Yeah, you can
tournament,
have it.
the hover tank seems to employ some wrestling
It does.
moves.
It is. It is here to bully. It is here to bully for profit.
It's really the best combatant.
Nice miss, but it still did damage though. Oh, wow. Wow. That was a pretty fun round. That was I love that stupid
Hilarious.
abomination so much. I am so happy with how that thing came out. Alright, so we have the rematch of Fish versus Kevin now. We will get to see if the White Friday pulls off a similar feat to the first time these two met and just completely eliminates two tanks on the first pass.
The Metal Ripper should also be active now and not
Just chilling.
smoke its own
Yeah,
vision.
whatever it was doing.
Smoking its own detections, yes. That will help. We had one big hit already on the Cyclone. The first
dude,
cram.
They're going all for the White Friday. They don't like that. Oh no.
Get it!
What?
Shoot! There we go. Alright.
Ooh.
But it didn't really.
It's hard to tell with things that are completely decoed.
It didn't get through. Weird. This one, in the meanwhile, is taking a fair bit of punishment. That's so wild.
Like 1% damage, it looks
Yeah.
like. Or
Very strange.
And the White Friday is just slowly dropping percent.
Yes, it is. I mean, look at all of this
it's not
Sabo
doing so
anger.
hard.
Come on, you gotta pick up the spare on that one. What even happened, man? Still has a firing piece on that one. Looks like it's missing one back here.
No, they are all
We have an
pre-aiming at
AI
something
death
that
already
is
from
quite
the
far.
Cyclone, it looks like. A few more rounds. Again, not really.
But AI, it shot at the other
Yeah,
one.
yeah, the Cyclone AI dead. Not really getting it. Ooh. There were some important bits, though.
They are going for the White Friday. They just don't care about anything
Yeah,
else.
and the White Friday is holding up. I mean, it's holding up actually better than it did the first round. The first round it went down pretty fast. Now it's it seems to have weathered.
Yeah,
most of the
now it can fly with one wing, some of the back and some of the front, and no middle.
It looks like it
Really
switched targets
technical.
last second there, and wants to go towards these. Interesting.
It needs a larger bonus multiplier
Current target.
for multiplier
Yeah, yeah.
for a
I
current
knew what you
target.
meant. Yeah, it's detect or priority settings are okay. Not you. It's going for bonk. There we go. Well, it
APC.
has APC'd one of its targets successfully. That's a pretty nice hit there.
That Scorpio will get promoted to a
It
logistics
got,
craft
it got
now.
promoted to a logistics craft. Love it. I'll have to make some little stick figures for it. It looks like... Did that miss or did that hit? I think it hit.
With things that are this decade, you can't really
Yeah.
tell. Come on, History's singer.
I mean, the Friday is still alive.
Oh,
Yes!
I saw some stuff.
That was a good cram hit. That was a damn good hit there in the
Did
front,
the Metal
too.
Ripper do its job?
White Friday, still alive, still loving life, still trying to make additional
Don't.
APCs. I don't know if it has a choice.
Don't.
I don't think it has a choice. It can't turn.
Rip.
Oh no.
Damn it.
The White Friday would have done so much better if I put an AI in the tail. That's all it needs.
If it had an AI in the tail, it would hit the wall and still be alive.
Or you could have used.
could-
Wait a
Rubber
minute
engine.
here.
Thrust in
What
the engine.
what is this tomfoolery?
What?
What?
Oh no.
This is the only part of the terrain
I have
you
the
can
high
do this.
ground. Kevin, you can't beat me. I have the high
Anakin
ground.
is no match. No, don't. Anna Kevin? Anna Kevin.
I mean, its flares are absolutely.
He was supposed to
Critical.
be the
He was
chosen one.
supposed to be the His weakness was flares all along. Okay, that one missed. So
No,
the
Ripper at full 100%.
That's very close percent-wise. I think Kevin has 2 functional scope. We have an AI death. Was that the APC or is that... No, that was one of the functional ones. Oh, no, that was finally... No, that was one of the functional ones. So we have an AI death on one of the functional ones.
One of was like 56%,
yeah.
which is probably the APC.
God, that's good.
I think the APC is carrying.
The APC, you know what? I think the cram has actually been like secret carry. It's been putting in some work.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, hasn't been intercepted.
It did the first shot, but like since then, it's just kind of been on its fucking A game.
He decided to get that patented cram accuracy.
And that one just vanished. I don't...
Terrain magic.
Terrain magic, exactly. You just...
Yeah, there's kind of this sad thing about From the Depths. You have 3 campaigns. One is completely unfinished. Another one is bloated, and another one deals with a dysfunctional concept in From the Depths.
Yeah, but I gotta say, Ashes is by far my favorite. It's the volume.
Yeah.
They've actually done Ashes. They've only built a few tanks. So I might.
I mean, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it's the audio delay. It's just the APC still lives on.
Based statement indeed.
It's the volume limit. Not having to worry about building super huge craft to counter other super huge, super expensive craft that Keepers of the Lore have been refining to kill each other's craft. It feels good. Ashes feels good in a way that Neater sometimes feels good. At least my
I
two
am kind of
cents.
sad through Ashes though that the volume limit and the fact your enemies don't actually follow.
Yeah, to
it
me
all,
that actually kind of makes it fun because it's almost like fighting like boss vehicles. The craft that don't necessarily follow the volume limit are almost all like resource harvesters or like boss craft, and it's supposed to be like you brought a fleet of your own tanks to take out this huge grotesque abomination. I don't know, it kind of feels cool. It kind of feels like a, you know how like in tactical RPGs or like in strategy games sometimes you're fighting like a boss vehicle and it's way more durable than yours, it's way bigger than yours, and you can't build it. You don't have access to it at all. That's kind of what it feels like to me. So I don't know. I guess I forgive it because of that.
I think the word you're looking for is
Yes. Correct.
That's boring.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I've never experienced this word
something
in my life.
that is a little bit absent from Nita.
It's both there and it's not. You know, I've had a lot of really fun playthroughs with Neater, and I've had some that just kind of drag, and you get to like the Grey Talons, and it's like, think I'll start a new one.
Yep.
Oh, I quite like the what
Twin
are they
Guard?
called?
Because I love the Twin Guard.
No.
That is very funny. Also, did you guys see the picture I sent? Actually, I don't know if you're all, but it was like one of the Twin Guard like mechs. Apparently, someone had the bright idea of putting red lights behind the normal face, so that if the glass gets broken, you just see red lights as
That's
eyes.
pretty sweet.
Terminator.
Yeah, Terminate you. As you break it away, it slowly becomes Terminator. The new twin guard designs are some of the most impressive, gorgeous, creative, and fun to fight, I think, in the game. They're just so cool.
Except for the one with the sword.
The one with the sword, I actually still love it. Like,
I do too, but I think that they should change how docking stations work.
I don't know if they can.
I don't think it's the craft's
Sword
fault.
weeb
I
mech
think
is
it's-
awesome. You're damn right, Cringe. The weeb stick must be respected.
Yeah. I like
It will
it, but I
intersect all
think
your
that it
plans.
should probably be changed a bit. Like, this is not the fault of the designer. This the fault
It's just from the depths doing from the
of whoever
depths things.
neglected
Yeah.
physics.
Favorite faction is still the
I
Onyx
love the
Watch.
Onyx Watch. I'm
Just for their simplicity and straightforwardness.
I'm really excited for. Ooh, nice cram. I'm excited for their rework into true paddle boat aesthetic. See how it goes. I'm gonna miss some of the old craft, I gotta say, but it should be interesting.
I'm a purist Deepwater Guard.
I think
love them.
I have to agree. The Deepwater Guard and the Twin Guard are by far my favorites. They are aesthetically beautiful.
The white
They're
flares?
fun to kill.
love the white flares.
White
too.
flares are, they're yeah. I think they're a runner up. I like God, that's cool. I like the lightning hoods too. I think most of the earlier stuff in the campaign is just really creative and zany and like haha funny pirate game, and it feels good.
What's the scarab, which is
What, the Steel Empire Scarab?
oh, I was talking to my dad, and
Oh, gotcha. Well, Fish, honestly, this was a much more convincing victory than the last time. History's Singer has officially DQ'd to Anakin. All of that high ground really got to its head.
All the high ground got to its head. That's yeah.
It's a shame. Is this damn you, Cram at a distance. Alright. So Fish wins his rematch against Kevin. Wow, Kevin has lost all 3 of his rounds. Interesting. So far, Mew has 2 wins and the Hover has 2 wins. So that means Mew and the Hover
God,
face off against
no.
each other again.
Not again.
Oh, I cringe. You are funny.
All right. Can I give my tanks a pep talk before we go in?
Remember, you're Sabo spammers. You're the best this game has to offer.
Whatever you do, don't shoot at the hover tank for 20 minutes.
Don't shoot the helicopter. Stay grouped up. Don't let the hover tank bully you. He's built to bully. Don't be intimidated by his sleek, wide aesthetic.
Oh, this is brilliant.
This is going to be interesting. I have no idea. It's really, if my KV2 gets around to the side of your craft, I think I have a shot of winning. If
It's
it
over.
doesn't, I think I'm going to lose. And I think I'm going to lose bad.
can we give my dad a tour of the Vana?
You absolutely can. So this was a recreation of a ship that Mew entered as a pair into a kind of World War I pre-Dreadnought era battleship tournament. And it's been converted to a land ship.
When they said 16th century, I thought they meant bit
Yeah,
later.
you went for the trireme pirate ships, and they were ramming, spamming big HE
Right.
cannonballs. It was amazing. And Krim says howdy. So this is, yeah, man, this is 100% down to how the AI behaves. There are 2 behaviors in this thing now. It has 1 circle at a distance, 1 point at, which is how I recreated the squirrely behavior it used to have with just 1 AI. Thank you, AI update. Oh yeah, and these do have a frag offset of -22.5 degrees now. And they also wait a little bit longer when they go in the air, so that they tend to hit the top of tanks more often. So there's a chance that the artillery won't be completely useless this time. We'll see. This is going to be a cool rematch.
I built these things so long ago that I've already been honing my skills to a point I could probably build like twice way better.
Oh yeah, that's just how From
now
the Depths works.
than I could have.
That's just how From the Depths works.
Yeah. All right, Vonna, don't get yanked in
Okay
for 2
then.
seconds.
Well,
That's what-
immediately it appears I have lost the Sea-Wiz turret.
I'm sure that was doing a lot against.
Yes. In fairness,
Sabo.
well, no, because the Sea-Wiz turret took out your first volley of crams.
I think that missed.
Well, no, they didn't. They're gone now. It looks like one hit the front of the artillery here.
Oh, that was
Oh,
gonna go for the artillery.
oh my goodness! You lucky little bugger! You sniped the top of the missile carrier. That one's fine. All right. Bully him. Take his lunch money.
All right, we're going full broadside. Oh wait, it's not even shooting at it.
Please don't show your back to those. You don't have much there, but thank you for turning around.
Oh, every one of those tanks is
Every
exploding.
one of this tank is exploding. I can't believe this. Is Mew's team the most
so big,
exploitive
though.
in the tournament? Answer next time in our quiz.
Point blank shot directly into the
I
barrel.
think my cram is disabled.
Among
That
other
does not bode
things.
well. I think
Oh,
you just
God.
straight up have this. I think too much of my stuff got disabled in the beginning of the fight.
Also, the fact that Vonna didn't die is very important.
But on the flip side, nobody is targeting the battle.
No one's targeting the battlecopter. The KV-2,
Oh, okay. KV2 might be doing a little bit of
KV-2 did the
damage.
KV-2 thing where it just cleared out the entire internal of a tank. Good God.
Yeah, okay. I might do a little bit. Oh god! Don't tell me it's gonna shoot another tank in the side. No.
Sabo frag. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, okay. That's a little
Missile
bit of damage.
frag volley actually doing some work. Is it gonna get bonked into the hover? Now, what is interesting is the hover does have a fair bit of health here to work with. Oh, it is definitely... It's getting some side shots. They're still kind of aimed a little bit towards the front.
Yeah, they're all just gonna target the hover tank and until it's.
What
dead.
are you aiming at, KV-2?
Oh.
Did you just shoot my own helicopter? Why are you shooting at the
yeah,
Vana now?
It's shooting at the Vana. It's like, alright, I've done my job.
Yeah,
time to go back
my
to the
work here
Vana.
is done.
Off I go.
Have you repaired up? Almost. We had something else go up. What?
Oh god, the hover tank is actually gonna die before
It
the
is.
Vana.
Yeah, something went up in the hover tank. Oh, yeah, well, it's
No.
missing some pieces.
Um,
It's missing some bits.
okay.
It's gone. That's it.
Oh god.
Vana is they're dying together. This is beautiful. Held together by
Oh, yeah,
by
look
an
at that.
eternal string of companionship as land boats.
Now, I'm curious what my tanks will target next. Will they go after
Probably the
the
helicopter.
KV2,
If I had,
or-
yes, I already see
out?
hatred being spewed at the helicopter.
Oh god. They are not happy with it.
That's not how you missile.
Then it just goes.
Oh,
Oof. Okay, one of them definitely is very angry at my artillery.
Oh god, my tanks are. They're actually. What, KV2, where are you going?
Do you want to get in there, bud?
He's good, apparently.
There's only so much you can do. No, I think the second you disabled so much of my stuff so early on, I was toast.
Oh god, the KV2's taking some DQ damage. It's coming back in.
You're better than this. We talked about this.
Helicopter's having the time of its life
You
right
know,
now.
this is what it's meant for. It's tank number 2. I swear to God, KV2, if you ram the back of one of those artillery, it's still trying to fly. Look at it go.
I don't think the KV2 breaks for
It does
anybody.
not. I can confirm. I can confirm from testing, it does not. That's why there's rubber on the back of these.
Oh.
Woo! Oh, looks like one tank's actually targeting the KV2 now. I think, maybe.
You two still trying to
The
fix each
helicopter is
other?
now
Good for
targeting
you.
the tank.
Artillery bros, forever. Oh.
Oh.
Well, I needed that.
Well,
Wait, hold on. Did that was... I don't have EMP. Your own teammate just shot the KV2.
I'm not surprised.
What is shooting at?
I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised at all.
What just... Your own teammate is gunning down the
This
KV2.
is just a
Okay.
corn team, I've decided. It cares not from whom the blood flows. Just that it does. Damn, that was a good hit.
I thought you meant corn C for a second. I was really confused. I was just like, is it from Iowa?
Iowa, yes. Correct. This is a Iowan tractor.
Dang, so different.
It's beautiful. You've actually repaired most of your gun at this point from the KV2 gutting it. In fact, it's shooting. It's point blank shooting at the helicopter. Which,
Just saying, it's thematically great that the KV2 flanked and then shot the Ferdinand from the
oh,
side.
it's...
And then ran back
Yes,
away
and then
from-
completely
Like-
decided to just, what are you doing?
It wishes not to live
wishes-
anymore.
It's become a pacifist, Dad. You wouldn't understand.
Well, I think the artillery one of them is finally going to finish repairing.
We're almost there, almost 100% for the first time since the first cram hit it. Will we get there? No.
Maybe.
Very much no. It's probably going to be the last active munition from the hover tank team of the match. Be a good one.
Oh,
Well, I didn't
dang.
want my hover tank team to be fighting my own team in the finals.
Fair. I wanted my team to fight my team in the finals. I'm not even going to lie to make me sound like a better person. I wanted
That's
to
so
win.
boring, though. Well,
It'd be, you know.
fair enough, I guess. I don't care about winning at all, so
The
missile's been having problems the whole match. I'm just here to watch cool shit happen.
This is funnier than driver's ed.
You know what? My team could
Targeting
use some
time.
driver's ed.
Absolutely. They can come join me. I'm a
You know
great
what?
driver.
They're Russian, so they're still learning.
Don't cue the Eurobeat.
Don't shoot that. It needs that.
boy.
Hey, come on.
Transmitter! Yay! AV2 out of materials?
KV2 dead.
No.
KV2
Oh, it's-
KV2 got crippled a little while back, and it's never been the same.
Where's the gun?
Hey, the ammo blew up.
Yeah, someone
Good
finally
stuff.
took out the ammo compartment. You did it, Mew.
Yeah, I did it.
You were the one who finally did it. The ammo compartment that's under like a single layer of armor here at the back. I don't know how it hasn't been hit. I tried to make them fun to kill. That is the most gorgeous deco hidden I've ever seen in my life.
Eventually it'll return to normal. Oh,
Does
no.
From the Depths
It's
do
gonna die.
normal?
No.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, the battlecopter finally died too.
And does it stop at
It got the
202?
battlecopter finally got
No.
fed up with aggressively scooting at your tanks.
Yeah, it has a small hole in the side.
That is
Ooh, he's
to let
pulling
the
the-
air in.
He's using the Kevin
Well,
strat.
it's to let the air in and the troops out, man. Like, ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, ooh. Ouch. You know, it's kind of amazing.
Sorry, Uncle came in the room, so if you heard something,
No,
it
no,
was
I
that.
didn't hear a thing.
Where'd the missile go?
It's amazing.
Oh dang, this microphone's actually
Yeah,
pretty good
it's been
then.
doing a good job, man. It's kind of fascinating to
very
me,
good.
actually, just how good your tanks have been at taking out the missile and, like, not going for the body, which is just chaff, but has all the blocks. Like, they consistently do this bullshit here. In fact, we just watched the shell go through the hole that was already there. Well, that was probably the worst that could have gone for my team.
Load bayonets.
Load bayonets. Oh!
Attach bayonets. KV2. Oh,
They got the turret.
turret snipe.
Well, hold on.
Dang.
Where are those thrusters?
I told you there were thrusters in the back. I was completely upfront about that. I told you.
That's a lot of.
It has been no secret that it has thrusters on the back to help with the fact that the top weighs more than the bottom.
I just thought they were gonna be
I wasn't
simple
aware it
thrusters.
was
They're
like
just
that
going
much. Yeah.
It, like I said, I've said it a couple of times, it is nothing short of an achievement of pure blackest witchcraft that thing does not constantly flip over.
Yeah, otherwise it would behave
Actual
like
KV2.
a bobblehead.
I'm
Yeah, like an actual KV2.
I'm fighting historical accuracy here. I need everything I can get.
It had the overpens on this
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, it got the ammo.
At least you have pen. My things were just like, oh, we touched one piece of metal. Guess we're not
That's
going in.
done. My game
You got
plan,
good
my
guns.
light.
Yes.
All right, Fish, you are advancing
Over.
into the proper. Well, you get second place guaranteed, basically now. And the grand finals will be either, or not Fish, but Mew. So the next match is going to be probably not today because I'm running out of time, but it's going to be Mew versus Tankz.
I don't think I've had that battle
I
before.
don't believe you have fought Tankz before. And then the winner of that goes up against the WarTonk.
I haven't gone against either of those, but...
The WarTonk you have gone up against.
Oh yeah, I did go up against it once.
Yeah,
right.
the WarTonk was what knocked you
Scared.
into losers, actually.
I thought it
Was
was,
it
a
the
hover
hover
tank.
tank? You're
I think it was
right,
a
you
hover tank
haven't
that
gone
pushed
up
me down.
against it yet. Wow.
Yeah, I thought it
It
was.
was the hover tank. You are
This was
both
his
right,
vengeance.
and I am crazy.